Hello friends, I'm putting this message at the beginning of each one of my videos because it is very important. Next Tuesday, which is May 5th, is going to be your expedition final turn-in day. So while you are working on another picture of your expedition today, on Tuesday I'm going to need you to turn in your final expedition. So over the weekend, and on Monday, and on Tuesday, if you have any time that you want to work on your artwork, your expedition piece, that's a great time to do it. It's going to need to be turned in to me Tuesday, no later than midnight. Anything that gets turned in to me on Wednesday, I'm afraid will be too late. So, thank you. I appreciate it. You should be able to see in your daily sheets where to turn in your artwork. It's the same Google Drive that you've been using. And again, if you have any problems or you can't put it into the Google, you can certainly email me at afranz, F-R-A-N-Z, at amanaacademy.org. Thanks. Hey, second grade, ready for your art lesson with your friendly neighborhood art teacher? Before we get started, you are going to need paper. Lined paper or printing paper is fine. Pencil and eraser, and some kind of coloring supplies. Color pencils, crayons, markers, whatever you got. Your guiding questions have been, how do pollinators help plants grow and survive? How do we become researchers and share our learning? And why should people help pollinators to survive? Your learning targets for today are the same as last time. I can use my eyes to find lines and butterflies. I can draw the lines that I find. I can draw a large butterfly. And I can practice my art multiple times. You are going to draw a new picture today. It's going to be of the same butterfly that you drew before, but it's going to be a new version. This is another practice. So let's look at the butterflies we have to draw. We have the blue bottle butterfly. We have the paper kite butterfly. You have the monarch butterfly. And we have our good old painted lady butterfly. I am going to pick one of these to practice drawing with you, and I'm going to pick something that's a little bit new, and I'm going to go with the blue bottle. So let me pull up my... Here we go. So I've got that up in the corner so you can see it, or most of it. And I'm going to be working on drawing it right here. Now, I want you to notice, I turned my paper. Our butterflies need to be pretty wide. I am going to critique you guys and say that one of the problems I've been having the most is that if you are sending me a butterfly that's about that big, it's not big enough. You gotta draw big. Big, big, big. So I'm going to work on our blue bottle butterfly. That's kind of a tongue twister right now. First, I'm going to start with the body. So I'm going to start with the oval for his body. I'm going to add that head. They've got their eyes. And now I'm going to erase some of these little spots. And let me see. It didn't really have much in the way of those parts coming down, but I am going to make this line a little bit small, a little bit more triangular at the bottom. So come down here. Yep, there we go. And we've got the antenna and antenna. Pretty good so far. So remember what I've said before. The body needs, the wings need to be about as long as the body. So I'm putting my thumb at the bottom, putting my finger up here at the top. I'm trying very hard not to move my fingers, and I'm going to move my... So his wing needs to at least go out that long. I'll do that again on this side. And, yeah, right about there. So I have already made 2 marks, so I know that wing needs to go up right about here. And my dogs have decided that this is a great time to start playing on the floor. So if you hear a whole bunch of that's because they're playing with each other down there. So now I'm going to come over here. So I've got the top part drawn. The blue bottle's a little bit different. Our other butterflies have had like 2-part wings. And I think they still have 2-part wings. You just can't quite see them as easily or as defined as the other one. So I'm going to come down here, and he's got, if you look at the picture, I don't know if you can see my mouse, there's just a little bit of this curve coming off down here and down there at the bottom where the wings are, and it's got this kind of a section, and I'm going to come over like that. So there's there. I'm going to come over, and I'm drawing these lines lightly because we're going to come back and add some details. So those more or less look like the same shape. But if you look at the bottom of his wings, they're not curved like this. They're more like bump, 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 bump. So I'm going to do that again on this side. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm going to get rid of that extra spot. Because you wouldn't see those lines. And he's got little parts that are going to become blue. And they kind of go along the top of the other one. And it looks like there's about 4 on each. So now let's talk about the inside. He's got these really interesting sections. Now, some people who have drawn them already have sent me one that looks like this. That's not it. So let's look. Well, that's close. And I can use that to start there. I can use this to help me with this section. What I need to do is also come through here and get rid of that line that's connecting them. I know my light's a little bright and it's a little hard to see, but it'll catch up in a second. There we go. So I'm going to keep going. He's got these kind of round rectangles, and the closer they get to the body, the better. So let's get, these will be a little closer. And down here. But he still has a nice black line between them. Oops. I don't know what I was thinking about that one. So let's go. See? Turn the paper again. Your paper is not glued to the table. If it is glued to the table, I didn't do it. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and I'm going to get rid of these spots. Like in between. And so that would be how to work on one of the wings. I'm not going to sit here and show the whole thing because that might take a little too long. So look for the shapes. Look at how they are. They are not connected. You want to make sure there's a spot in between the two of them. Alright, so let's take a look. So once again, there's the blue bottle. You've got the paper kite. You've got the monarch. And you've got the painted lady. So your your work today is to draw your butterfly again. If you drew the painted lady last time, you're drawing the painted lady again. If you drew the paper kite last time, you're drawing the paper kite again. Draw it again. You're going to use your techniques that we've learned, looking for shadow, looking for shapes, looking for lines. Use different colors for shading. You have pictures to look at. They tell you where the colors are. That blue bottle that we just looked at, he's not all black. He's not all blue. He's got some blue-green. He's got some green. He's got some gray spots. Look for them on the picture and put them in the same spots there. So draw darker with some of your colors and then lighter with others. Your reflection is at the bottom of your paper in your new picture. Write your name and write one sentence about why you picked that butterfly. It can be something as, I think that blue is beautiful, or I really like the painted lady, whatever you got. Today you're going to turn in your new butterfly artwork, your one from today that is drawn and colored and shaded. If you have any questions, you know that you can email me at a.academy.org. Your turn-in folder is listed up on the PowerPoint right there. In the folder will be your pictures of all the butterflies, so you don't have to pause this video. You can just look at those pictures there. This PowerPoint will also be in the folder, and if you have any questions, email me, and I look forward to seeing your pictures. And I don't know if they're gonna... Hey, dogs. Come here. Where's the dog? Where's the dog? You wanna say hi? Uh-oh. I can't get the... There's a Rebel. Say, hey, Rebel. Okay. I'll see you guys later.